Why would I do that?
Why not?
I don't support you. I'm joking, I'm loading in that.
Of course, that's crazy.
I'm your #1 supporter, bro.
Hey, I'm glad to hear. You have seen it, there's boxes in the store, right?
Kinda.
But they are here.
For the most part, yeah.
Buddy got a great speech, too.
How do you kneel?
Oh, hold right on the D-pad, or hold left, I mean. And then it's the middle on the left.
No! For we are vengeance! And we shall bring death to any that threaten the sacred soil of the Imperium!
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Disgrace yourselves by abandoning your brothers!
These are deserters.
Next one's up. Oh, so great.
These bastards can poison you with their stench.
What's your tongue, Desmond?
Ronald, forgive me.
Entering the Vox blackout, Damocles.
Understood. Damocles out. For Ultramar!
For the blacks.
Gyron.
Bro. What I
We
said?
Yeah.
encounter Chaos forces.
It's
You
not
need
racist.
concern
It's supportive.
yourself with me, Lieutenant. Disappear like that again, and you'll be facing the Master of the Watch.
I understand. Sir, why did you not tell us of your penance earlier? It was not your business. And now it is. You have made it so. Through suspicion and intrigue.
Anything good? The grenade launcher, which I always like. Okay,
A
well,
fine weapon.
go ahead and take
Open
this.
the gates.
This was the best weapon in the game for a while.
Damage from the last
Where
attack.
is it?
The meta rifle, but for the heavy.
I'm
Y'all
gonna
are
do
wasting my
nerf it.
time.
Stand aside. Seal the gates behind us.
The man falls down and kills anyone following us. Man, whoever's on the front lines, I salute you for just being a regular soldier.
Hey, if I was here, bro, I know. Oh, I tried to dodge, but I didn't.
Die. The spores collapse the bridge. There's no way through. I may have an alternate route. Proceed. Transmitting to all specs now. We'll need to clear this debris.
For liberty and the empire.
The path is
Yeah,
clear.
it's a few tons, not that heavy.
Damn spores! Acadians will make short work of them. Indeed.
I try to save the people.
You know their expected life expectancy?
Right?
A day.
Yeah?
After deployment, it's about 48 minutes.
Really?
Their life expectancy is about 48 minutes.
Oh, I think I remember seeing a meme about that. I think he stole one of like our kills, like, and he was like sharing about it, and then the what are we, Marines? One of the Marines asked him, "Soldier, when were you deployed?" And then he said like basically like whatever time, like a minute before that, and then he goes, "You can have this victory."
Yeah,
Just like 1 minute before he dies.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So like these boxes here, you can break these for ammo and other things. In this scenario, grenade.
My grenade. I appreciate what you did.
Too easy.
The sword's the only thing I need.
Yeah, okay. When we play like the thing, there's a class that is just melee. There's a couple classes that are just melee.
Okay.
One is meant to be tanky, one is...
Glass cannon-y.
No, one is mobile. Like, you have what's it called? The jetpacks we had earlier. You have that, but it's not as good as it is in the campaign. Or at least not when you first get it. It takes some time
Level up.
to level up the class. Yes.
The door is inoperative. Is there an alternate route? Yes, but it would add considerable time. Then we must find the power and restore it. Pick out those mines.
Well, pick up the data pad.
Supplies over there.
Already did.
Oh, okay.
Bitch. So we gotta go up.
Probably.
Reloading weapon. Resupply.
Someone sent an apothecary.
The Emperor is my shield.
Rebooting power.
We have power. Open the door.
How heavy do our suits weigh?
A lot.
Traitorous
essentially, imagine you took like a Mini Coupe, the car,
Yeah.
and then put it on your body.
Okay.
It's essentially that much armor. Like,
And we just casually run around in it.
yeah. But again, Chasky, like Space Marines we're just the regular Space Marines. We're regular Space Marines. There are dudes that out-qualify us by a lot.
By height and stuff.
Height, weight, strength, abilities.
Dick size.
I mean,
Their motives matter not.
Probably.
I will kill them just the same.
Erectus may,
Erectus.
Flacidius, I heard he's rough, but
he was too soft for this world, I heard.
okay, I got shot.
Ammunition secured. Let us put this to use.
I think we went the wrong way.
We're going the right way.
Stocking up on rounds.
Man, those guys just got swarmed down there.
Be like that.
The people on that ship. They weren't living that.
Heresy and corruption. That as well. If they kill each other, all the better.
How come the Tyranids don't fuck with the Chaos Marines?
Tyranids don't like anybody.
No, I meant like why weren't they fighting them too?
They were.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
I thought it looked like they're just standing there while the Tyranids went towards us. Chugga, chugga, chugga.
We should turn around and regroup with the main force. Titus to Resilient. Requesting Gamma Pat and Hammerfall bunker on my location immediately. You mean to jump?
Request confirmed. Stand by.
There's our entry. That's quite a shot. Damocles to Talassa. Report.
If Talassa fails to take out the high turret,
Then our little excursion was all for naught.
Well, the guy didn't respond, so I assume he died.
Getting fitted. More jumpsuits.
Yeah.
We should have remained with the main force.
why toil in obscurity when there's glory center stage? Hey, Sergeant?
Our brothers are dying while we sneak around in the shadow. If we fail to send this message, we face a massacre.
So up.
Just chilling, waiting for us to come out.
You say there will be a massacre. How do you know that? Why else would the Traitors be trying so hard to stop us? Our lieutenant said it himself. There's deception at work.
If you got something to say, Sergeant.
That's not concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Imagine us coming towards you, a mobile fucking space marine.
Concerning. Wildly concerning. 'Cause again,
Man running at the speed of God and then just boosting
there's
past.
another Space Marine. I think it's the White Scars.
Mm-hmm.
They can run like 40 miles an hour. Something stupid.
Yeah.
3 tons coming at you at 40 miles an hour. That's agile. Is very unappealing. Especially
But
when
you
it's
like
about 8 feet tall and like 600 pounds. At least.
Are we gonna have to go deal with that Hive Tyrant, or what's gonna happen?
The other people, the operations, they are dealing with the high
Oh,
fire. That's why my character's upset.
just because they gotta do it themselves? Is it hard to do?
No.
Now act like one. Yes, Lord. The stench of that one was impressive. Well fought, Doc. Form a defensive line in that breach. Yes, my lord.
Reinforce the breach.
I'll take my gun back, please. Oh, I do have it. They just decided to give me a chainsaw when I had a sword.
Redeploying.
Assuming this is where we have to go.
Space Marines.
If you're getting shot at.
The Tyranids have broken through.
Not making their time.
Hostiles engaged.
I just saw you fly by the motherfuckers.
I do my best.
Found ammunition.
Brilliant. Do you read?
Signals being jammed.
As the captain suspected.
On your 6.
Elasa, report.
Vile Xenos slips.
Elasa, you cut out. Repeat. Elasa! So of our 3 objectives, none have been achieved.
Come here.
You guys weaponizing piss at me, bro. I don't appreciate it.
Pretty much.
Engaging jump pack.
break his whole leg off, and then cut his arm off.
Should have never left this hive ship. Moving.
You almost done killing that guy? You just gotta fly in their style, don't you?
You know. You know me.
Let them stand on business. I kinda wanna see how it is playing Final Fantasy later on this thing. I'm gonna play Apex later tonight at fucking Lee. So,
You gotta get a PC.
what'd you say?
You gotta get a PC.
Why do I need a PC?
So we can play Star Wars and stuff like that together. Oh.
With all this dust.
You just want me to fucking... What's with the sound?
Our jetpacks with the dust.
No!
Air intake is
No!
Aerial maneuvers no longer possible.
What is this bullshit? My jetpacks.
The enemy
What have they done to me?
Talassa has failed. Lieutenant, what are your orders? You fight.
How do we know why did they say they failed? You know, Isaiah?
What?
Why did they say they failed?
Who?
I don't know, Talassa or something like that?
Because they don't know. They haven't heard from them. They're in a dark zone.
So this motherfucker just being a little cupcake about everything.
Pretty much.
He's like, wham, wham, wham!
Pretty much. He's like that.
So it is they picked the wrong guy up for the Space Marines, basically?
No, he's still built different.
He's just a whiny built different.
Yeah, he just cries a lot.
Using a shot grenade. Loading ammunition.
Carnifex.
Out of rounds. End the part with your bare hands, brother.
we got a
Excalibur,
big
boy.
fuck.
Carnifex is mine.
Do they evolve more once they start learning they fight us?
In lore, but not in game.
What did they evolve in lore-wise?
Like this is an evolution. Like they evolve. There's constantly new ones. It just depends on the story. Wait.
Motherfucker's mobile as shit.
Yeah. Give me that head, boy. Yup, that's like, let me get your back off. Let me get that back off.
Give me your skull.
These brutes do not die easily, but they do die.
Well, we lost a lot of like little marine guys.
That's alright. It was almost an hour anyway.
Are we supposed to go somewhere? Or are we
No.
staying here?
No, we're right here.
Oh, so we gotta keep finding these shits?
Yeah, we got 3 of them.
What the fuck you mean we got 3 of them?
You don't see it? There's 3.
What is this? They killed the Hive Tyrant. They are falling. All of them. The Hive Tyrant was
Yeah, no.
controlling these underlings via synaptic link. The turmoil we now see.
Damn, how big is the Hive Tyrant?
Only one thing.
Massive.
The Hive Tyrant is dead.
Like Godzilla type size?
No. But
Pacific Rim type size?
probably about 2 of these.
Excellent work, brother.
Probably about 2
Why
or
is that
3
such a
of these.
far range?
Talassa to Damocles. The alien contaminates our world no longer.
All gear ready.
What, a Tyrant actually...
Area secure.
What was it? The entire planet?
No, he's like 2 or 3 of these. The Carnifex.
Oh. No, I'm talking about like, they said like they destroyed the Tyrant so it plagues the planet no longer.
Yeah. The Hive Tyrant was the one in charge, so when he's dead, everything kind of falls apart. Because the assault on the planet wouldn't stop while he's alive.
There's only ever one on a planet?
Well fought,
I mean,
brothers.
in this
I will make sure the captain
specific
gets
scenario, yeah.
But normally there could be multiple.
There could be multiple, yeah.
Is that right?
Just imagine an entire army of them.
To my knowledge, that hasn't happened.
I feel like it's a possibility though.
I mean, yeah, technically.
Completion of this mission.
But it would be
Transfer to another state.
terrible for us.
I will pass your request to the captain.
Man must be a little bitch, huh? Bitch made. I want a new captain. Wee wee wee. Can I kill him now? Bang, bang, bang. Oh yeah. You guys are 10 minutes past your expiration date.
Why do I keep having a chainsaw? I don't want my chainsword. I've used it enough, I want to use other things.
The Hive fleets cast a psychic
Oh, man.
shadow that tears at the minds of psychers, denying worlds in their path the chance to call for aid.
There's swords over here.
Let us hope we are not too late.
The swords or knives? There it is, power sword.
I love chainsaw sword.
My favorite weapon. Well, in the story.
Well, like we did what we're supposed to, so why the fuck is the man so mad about it? Oh, is that the hard drive?
No. I mean, he could be a version, but no, he's not the hard drives that I was talking about.
Okay.
You shouldn't be here.
I have a message from Marnius Calgar.
I cannot help you.
It's urgent.
In addition to the shadow cast in the warp by the Tyranids, demonic forces are now poised to attack anyone who opens their minds to the warp.
You would flee from your duty.
I would have you know.
Give me your message.
She got titties. What? You're like, what's supposed to happen here? They're just standing there looking around.
Let us begin.
My lady, I must protest. The danger is too great.
Silence. There are no guarantees.
Open yourself to the void or the warp, whatever it's called.
So again, becoming when we playing this, just remember, like when things seem to be going bad, like you know we're fighting against, we're going against the odds, we're fighting against it. Again, no specialty units are being used in this war, except for two. Only two are exceptions. There's two exceptions. That
Really?
come into play. Yeah.
Like what?
You'll see them, but it's at the very last mission.
What is this? I do not know.
You wish to bring Golgai here that you may kill him. Heretic. Heretic. You will betray us as you betrayed them on Grayad.
Lies.
Arrest him! He means to kill her!
Lieutenant! Gatriel, I am no heretic.
Is this the power stone by himself? He must be stopped! Kill the heretic! Kill him! Kill him!
What have you done?
Oh wow, it's chaos. Who would have known?
That's a weak spear.
Yeah.
Scythe thing, or whatever it is weak.
It's just, that's not a scythe, that's a spear, bro. I like how Carrion actually decided to like use his instincts besides like the guy who kept whining about a heretic and shit like that. Cause like your character, bro, was just looking for the first moment to try to kill me. That's what it felt like this entire game, man. That man was just waiting for the first moment.
That's bright. Okay, I'm on the ground. Oh god! Okay, bro.
Well, he wanted you.
Okay,
Cowardice! Where did you go? You say that, but I'm parrying everything you're doing, so come here.
take us to the head. Take us to the head. I need bullets.
I think that's what you are, because you're about to die, bro. Loves to talk shit when they're about to get killed, you know?
Yeah. Take it to the head.
Motherfucker, why don't you drop me? Your little spatial attacks. You're
Cool,
still
bro.
losing. Yeah, but he's still losing. That's the funny part.
He's already gone.
Those talk shit, then you ran away. That's the funny part.
No, no.
Lieutenant Titus, coming.
This is Titus.
Chaos forces have been detected entering the system. They are going after Aurora. We are leaving for Demerium immediately.
How did you know? I was a boy on Calf when the Word Bearers attacked. I came to know the mark of chaos. We're returning to the battle barge. I understand your actions, but your suspicions end here. Are we clear? Yes, sir.
It's like, I know you're trying to do your job, but shut the fuck up.
Pretty much.
Next time you point a gun at me, it won't go so well for you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if there's food.
Brothers, this is Aurora. Within the last few hours, traitor forces have arrived in their hundreds and commandeered the facility. Commandeered? Where is Luz? Inside. They have the facility, Luz, and the power source. Holy terror. Perhaps you were right, Titus. What's our theoretical? We've diverted all available forces to Demerium, but we're well below full strength. We've prepared an assault, but it has little chance of success, unless we take care of this. They're using it to draw in reinforcements.
What I missed?
For every one of them we kill, 2 more show up in their place. It's heavily guarded. I'll need a combat squad, 5 men. I can spare 3 men. Next. The enemy seem to be drawing their power from this structure. What is it? We don't know. Every attempt
Not
to bring
much,
it down has
just
failed. Your squad has developed a reputation for unconventional approaches.
the loading screen, I guess.
Any ideas?
Okay.
Rid of Demerium. It's a burial world. 4,000 years ago, there was a clash between the Ultramarines and the Heretics. The Sword of Atreus, a battle barge wrecked in the fight, was laid to rest here. What of it? Records state that while its body was ruined, its engines burned bright, even as it was interred. It may not fly, but it might ram. A long shot to say the least. Worth a try. Very well then. Navigation systems are probably dead. We can't afford to miss. He's right. Someone will need to get close to the target and place a beacon. Our offensive launches in 90 minutes. The Emperor guide you, brothers. And you, sir.
Lieutenant Titus.
Let's do this mission and I'll play some Wukong.
Over.
As you wish, Chaplain.
Ensure brothers Chiron and Gadriel are in attendance.
We do gotta finish this story though. Sometime soon, preferably, because those operations are again, the operations are way more fun.
Using an ancient battle barge as a battering ram.
How many more missions after this one do we have?
There's probably like 3 missions,
On the
but again, they're long.
It is inspired thinking. I reluctantly settle
Okay.
that. Why reluctantly? Because it will go to your head.
Titus, I am troubled by a report I have received from the Astra Telepathica. An accusation of heresy.
Her voice was puppeted by a...
The lieutenant will answer.
The Psycho was possessed.
Your sergeant believed otherwise.
I was mistaken.
You attempted to incapacitate your lieutenant.
Thank the Emperor I failed.
And now, the only individual capable of reaching Lord Kelgar is dead. By your hands. I will be watching all of you. Should I suspect even a flicker of corruption, I will not hesitate as you did. You are dismissed.
Brother, what was spoken by the chaplain? Time to go.
There's so many of us.
The enemy have amassed the majority of their forces in the Numeralian Basin. Talassa has the warp beacon. Viridian is hoping.
Yeah, that's one of the specialty units right there, the Dreadnought.
Which one? Them?
The 2 giant things.
Yep.
So Dreadnoughts are basically Space Marines that their bodies were just unrepairable. And so whatever's left of them, they get basically get put into a coffin. You want a closer look at this one right here.
They will break and they will fall. Sons of Gilliman.
Okay.
So you can see it's way bigger than us, and also you can see the coffin in the middle.
Yeah.
That's basically whatever's left of the Space Marine. And you
Basically just his brain.
I mean, it's whatever's left of your body. And then basically you get put to sleep until you have to fight, and then you're just basically
Over and over.
Yeah, and then also if someone has a question, a history question, then they'll ask. So they'll wake you up for that too.
The heretics will employ absolute deception. You will be assaulted by lies and illusion. The only true ground you will find down there will be each other. Trust only your brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies. For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Yeah!
Brother.
Even though you tried to kill me, brother!
Be like that.
Yeah, wait till I try to kill you. I won't feel like you did. So, like, Dreadnoughts are the only ones basically being deployed in this shit. What about the other ones? What are the other specialty units?
There's people like the Chapter Masters, there's Dreadnoughts, there's, I forget the name. Juggernaut?
Juggernaut? What about the other chaplains or whatever the fuck it is? Like the gray ones you talked about? Are those deployed?
The Grey Knights? No, we'll never see Grey Knights. Chaz, if we see Grey Knights, they're the bigger issue.
Why are they the bigger issue?
Because one,
they're a
they're a better version of Space Marines.
Yeah.
They also have psychic powers.
Okay. Would Titus have been that if he had psychic powers?
Potentially. If he had psychic powers, yes, potentially. Because
They
he
would
has
give
a
him all the upgrades and shit for it?
again, potentially. But it's
He's
a
a
good
candidate then.
He would have been if he had psychic powers, along with his natural resistance. Yes, he would have been a candidate and not known it. But it doesn't mean that he would have been selected, type of thing.
Because they only picked the built different ones from him, huh?
I mean, pretty much.
When I was a young captain, one of my men questioned my motives, brushed his concerns aside, and I paid the price. Your suspicions arose because I failed to answer your doubts. It's important to answer his.
Stand by for suborbital drop.
I'm honored to fight beside you both.
As are we, brother.
You grew up on Calth. Said I shouldn't stop dead today.
Aye, sir.
Hey, we got jetpacks again.
For now. I think this is like the last mission we have.
Okay.
So you see how they're talking about Ultramar?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Space Marines' homeworld. Oh god.
Ah, I just hit something.
With all this debris, we must navigate by sight.
We will make it.
That's the
Now
Ultramarines'
focus.
homeworld.
I'm failing this, bro.
Chilling.
How are you doing, Isaiah, in this?
Chilling. Bunch of dead people my way.
Mm-hmm.
Careful, brother.
They couldn't have dropped us closer?
I know, bro. Like, I'm about to hit the fucking ships going past us.
Oh, yeah,
What the fuck was that?
That's a chaos demon. Don't worry, he'll be back.
The Wolf Beacon. Emperor bless you, Marine.
Warp beacon?
But you know, like I said, you're traveling through the warp.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that, where it's like that's it's you're setting towards that, so you know where to stop and where to go and type of thing.
So were we in the warp when they did that, or no?
No, we did not teleport to the warp. We did. That's just the beacon.
Okay.
Like think of like a satellite dish.
Mm-hmm.
Like the radio waves traveling from satellite dish to satellite dish.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. We were not. We just saw the antenna for it to not go well for us.
Why? Because all the
it-
chaos shit in there?
It's hell. It's literally hell. The warp is literally hell.
But that's okay. We'll survive.
So this is a burial world. Like we use it. We have entire worlds that are just cemeteries. This is one of those.
Okay.
Because again, that many people died that we have entire worlds dedicated to.
Just throwing things at it?
Yeah,
Or
dedicated
cemeteries?
to. Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of crazy.
Heretics waiting in ambush.
What the fuck do I have a hammer for?
Because you build different now. Love this.
Did
thing.
you pick the hammer?
No, it just gave it to us. So again, this is a tomb world. Be glad we do not end up.
Glad we end up what?
What's it called? They're not called tomb worlds. They're not called hive worlds. I forget what it's called.
Chaos words?
No. The Necrons. So the scary thing about the Necrons is they always come from underground.
Yeah.
So say we've been living on this planet for years, like generations upon generations.
Yeah.
One day someone goes underground to go excavating and look at something, and they come across the tomb. It's called Tomb Worlds. No, this is a Tomb World. This is a great. No, I don't remember what it's called. And they wake up the Necrons, and they'll
Do
basically
they like hibernate?
They're hibernating now, or I guess think more of stasis. They're just asleep, I guess is the best way of saying it.
Yeah.
They conquered the universe hundreds and thousands and hundreds and thousands of years ago, and then because they conquered everything, they basically just went to sleep.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
But us waking them
So
up.
people accidentally wake them up all the time.
Yeah.
And they wake up. They pretty much demolish everything above them, and then it becomes a pretty much 24/7 spawning simulator.
Terminal World?
Terminal World.
That's a... I don't know. It's robots, shit like that. I thought maybe it would be like that.
Bruh, stop hitting me. And again, you can kill them, quote unquote, but it's not a permanent.
So once those worlds happen, is that where they spawn back on? Or do they spawn in the original world?
No, that world.
So when they're in stasis and you wake them up, then they're just... That's just spawn point now?
Yeah.
So that
Like
world is
Infinite
lost no
Lives.
matter what.
Yes, as soon as they wake up, that world's gone. There's pretty much nothing you can do. Like, realistically, they're going to take over the universe again. They're going to kill everything else. Realistically.
There ain't shit we can do.
No.
Can you contain the world?
No. They have their technology chassis. Their regular standard issue guns.
I know, fucking takes us from this timeline.
Erases you.
We are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Brothers, are you hearing this? Vox ghosting. Ignore it.
Bars.
Thrusters engaged.
Thank God that pillar stopped me. I would have just jumped straight to my death.
Redeploying. Thalassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
I don't think we're close enough.
Barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Yes, ma'am.
Dig in. We are pushed back. The Atreus will miss its target. We will not yield a single step. They will not deprive us of seeing that monstrosity fall. We will find no respite until that tower falls. Come, you war-tainted bastards, and die! Watch as your false idols come crumbling down. The traitors fall from their bastion. Sword of Atreus primed and locked in. On target now.
Routing signal data through telemetry systems.
Beat your big ass.
Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
Damn, I just smacked the guy in midair with the hammer.
Be like that.
They fall before the righteous like Watch! Alasa! I've lost the box signal. Interference. It could be. Come on, brother.
Just swing this thing, look back and forth, left and right.
Listen.
Yeah. Look at all those chaos beasts you're talking about.
Yeah. You wanna put the hammer down? Okay, bro.
Nah, we need the hammer.
The sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
Damn, it's big as fuck.
That's not even that big.
Really?
Yeah, no. Some of the constructions that have been made are quite intense.
Huh.
Titus, we are detecting a massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Oh! I thought I had my, okay.
Yep.
Whatever it is unsanctioned by the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Awkward.
But it's... You captured the air, cousins! We will soon find you in the flesh and remove you from it. You may keep it as a parting gift. Tainting the sacred ground of heretic gives me no pleasure. Rest easy, brother. These souls have long since reached the golden throne. Ready to deploy special tactics.
Thanks, Gay.
Shock grenade out.
He doesn't want to get on because he's a little tired.
That's fine, I'm not gonna be on late tonight. After this mission, I'm gonna get off.
Red sheet shrinks. For Ultramar!
Good big bro. Let me tell you about my favorite chapter of Space Marines.
What?
Technically they don't exist.
What?
Because no one really knows about them.
Oh.
The Carcharodons.
Carcharodons?
Carcharodons. Or
Yeah.
known as the Space Sharks. Oh, thank you, Joseph.
What?
Yeah, I'll probably stream. Maybe not tomorrow, but Friday night, Saturday night, I'll be streaming again. So if you want to bring your friends, then you're more than welcome to. I appreciate it.
We are here to end this folly, and so we shall.
What's it called? The Carcharodons? The Space
Carcharodons?
Sharks? So they're
Yeah.
they're a little ethically questionable, but at the same time, they're still doing the Emperor's work.
Okay.
So
Petty tricks.
they essentially, because they're not a recognized group,
Yeah.
they basically then have to steal pretty much everything that they have. Even their recruits, they have to steal them. So basically, these dudes are like in deep space, like deep space. Like they're by themselves. If they were to get overrun, there's no one that's gonna come help them. They're by themselves. They have kind of like grayish skin and sharp teeth, kind of like a shark.
Yeah.
So basically, everything they have to steal. They have to basically kidnap, kind of like Spartans from Halo. They gotta kidnap children.
Okay.
So essentially, they will come to a planet, raid the entire planet, basically take the new recruits, essentially, food, supplies, anything and everything. They'll just come and take it. So they're kind of like the boogeyman of Space Marines.
Yeah.
And so even like the armor that they're wearing, it's like you don't get a new set of armor. You don't get armor like that's tailored to you or cool armor set for you.
Get whatever you find.
You get the next dude up's armor. And so they have Space Marines essentially who are ready to see combat, but there's not enough armor to go around, so they don't get an armor. They're just basically scouts. They still go out into the field, they still do all the other things, they just don't get their own armor set until someone dies.
What about when a Space Marine dies by him, like that one of ours? Did it take the armor then?
They would never. It's other chapters don't even believe they exist. So it's not like, you know, they would take our armor type of thing. Like they're in deep space. Like these problems, that means that these guys already got past them. So they're just if something gets past them, for the most part, it is what it is. They're worried about what's coming next. But you know, let's be honest.
So then, do these guys really care about killing them?
What do you mean?
Like Chaos Marines and stuff?
What about Chaos Marines?
Do they care about killing these people you're talking about?
The Carcharodons?
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, I guess the Chaos Marines are a little bit different. They kind of teleport places, so it's a little different. But like the Tyranids, the Tau, Orcs, all those things in deep space, Necrons, all of them, they're fighting those before they can get into the system.
So when we start fighting, when Orcs and stuff get here, they got past them?
Yes, but also, it's just a singular chapter. Like, it's not like they have a defensive ring around the universe type of thing. Like, it's...
They don't even protect, like,
they
stuff
just have,
here and there?
Yeah, they just have, like, the one or two couple... Like, they have the ships that they have, and they're basically just going... They're swimming. Their ships are kind of just, like, flying together in a group. So, wherever they're at, that's where they're defending things.
Decontamination required.
So, it's not like, you
and
know,
there's
they
a
just
chapter going through space?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, they're run down. Also, they kind of resemble... They have the tattoos of, like, Pacific Islanders.
Yeah.
So that's also kind of cool. And then the most built different, regular, quote-unquote, regular Space Marine, like the same kind of... He's a Space Marine like the people we're playing as. He's called the Red Wake. He is considered the biggest Space Marine. And he is built different.
Like, compared to us, he's bigger too?
Yeah, he's bigger, stronger. He has Terminator armor on. Which is like... You remember Call of Duty? Like,
do we ever see him?
No, you'll never see him.
Is there art of him in like some
Yeah.
book or something?
If you look it up on Google, the Red Wake, Warhammer,
Yeah.
he's gigantic. He's too big
How-
for
well-
Space Marine armor. He has to wear Terminator armor.
Safe. Interesting choice. of
Terminator
words.
armor?
Terminator. So imagine
they-
like a Juggernaut from Call of Duty. Compare that to like the regular Call of Duty person. You know, it's like twice the size.
Yeah.
That's basically him.
Ancient ruins.
And they only have like one of them?
He's just built. He's just big like that.
Subject of it, more likely.
He's just big.
And he's the strongest soldier they have, and one of the strongest.
Not even close. He's still a regular Space Marine.
Long before the Great Crusade illuminated this world.
So why are you making such a big deal of him?
Because he's built different.
How do you know? You may soon see.
What if he's not as strong as like other ones, and like he's not even on a power scale? Then how is he built different?
Because again, compared to normal Space Marines, he's built different.
How far up the ladder does he go before he gets taken out?
Not far at all. But compared to
Where
regular
are these
Space
other
Marines,
fucks?
you'll never see them. If you were to
Why?
see one of these dudes in a fight, it means it's going pretty bad.
Like
really
we're
bad.
losing everything?
No,
Somebody sent
like
them?
if we're losing a planet, they don't care. If you see someone of like that stature, it means that not just that planet's at risk. It means like the world as we know it is at risk.
So they're just on the sidelines until something universe ending happens.
So we're Space Marines, right? We're the first line defense type of thing, right?
I only ask that it holds our weight.
There's a thing called the Custodes. So Space Marines, for as big we are, our strength scales to how big we are. Like it makes sense. So it's not like an unrealistic thing. Like our strength is comparable to us. The Custodes. So you know, Space Marines, we get sent to basically clear out entire worlds, right?
Yeah.
Or not entire worlds, like sections here and there, right? Custodians get sent by themselves to clear out entire worlds, like completely, like no help from anything, just them go and clear worlds. And
Like
are
one
expected,
soldier, or
yeah,
just
just them. It's just them. The Custodians is just them, and they're expected to clear out an entire world, and there's no backup. They are the backup. They're the solution. They're the answer. They're
For Outer Rim planets, basically?
no like planets. Like the planets we're on. If it were to go terribly wrong, and we're just like, yeah, this is it, and we really need to save this planet, they would get sent in.
Those weaker men are long since dead.
They would?
They would get sent in. Oh, one of them would get sent in.
But I thought they weren't officially recognized.
The Custodians?
Yeah.
The Custodians are recognized. They're just really
What?
secretive.
Are these the shark people you're talking about?
No, that's called Caradon.
Oh, Carcharodons. Okay, so what about the Carcharodons? Are they just like forever just by themselves type shit?
Yeah.
And like that's the one I was talking about, like them being like in the Outer Rim, like Space Guard type shit.
Yes.
I feel bad for this planet, then. Not like their fault, but it's like they're their only hope because we don't give a fuck.
Well, it's assuming that they're there to help and not there to raid.
And just take kids.
Pretty much. Like, exactly like Halo. Like, they'll just take people because they need to refill their ranks. It's one of the few times they'll actually be seen on a planet.
I found ammunition.
Most of their fights pretty much happen in space.
Why would it happen in space and not on the planet?
Because the things that are flying towards us are in space.
So they kind of just like fight like pirates?
Pretty much.
End this desecration.
And then like they basically board ships and stuff like that?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Or it's actually in space.
space pirate warfare.
They bring Space Marines literal.
We're called Space Marines, but that's just because we go from planet to planet. They actually just fight in space. Are they as strong as us for the most part?
Yeah.
Or are they a little weaker?
No, they're the same. I mean, the Red Wake is stronger than us, but for the most part,
in
no.
Total manpower, they are weaker though.
No,
because they don't have backup.
We're the same strength.
No, I'm talking about like with all the chapels and stuff like that. They're weaker because of that.
Well, for the most part, the chapters don't really intermingle, which is why we don't see any other chapters this entire game. The chapters don't really. Not that like the chapters don't like each other. I mean, some aren't huge fans of each other. Some don't necessarily get along per se, but like overall, the chapters don't really mix just because the person that the chapters are essentially modeled after are the 13, the sons of the
Emperor.
Of the Emperor himself, and based off of their values is the values of the chapter.
That's why they just don't interact with each other really.
Yeah.
Different values.
Different values. So like the Salamanders are super nice. Like, no, they're like say the planet. See the Space Marines. It's if you could save the planet but have to blow up a city, that's worth the risk. Like that's blow up the city. That's fine. Blow it up.
Yeah.
A city dies so the rest of the world can live. That's fine. The Salamanders, they don't view it like that. It's no, those people are just as important to living as the rest of the world. So we're gonna do everything I can to save that city and the whole world.
So you'd rather have them say come save you basically?
Yes, if you want a chapter to come save you, you want the Salamanders. Like even if it's just one person, they're gonna do everything they can to help you.
What about us? What chapter are we?
Ultramarines.
And what are our views?
Help the help
the world.
But if a planet or two has to die for the greater good, then it is what it is.
Okay.
So as long as the majority lives, and it takes if 60% of the universe lives, and 40% needs to die,
that's a victory.
That's a win. So we're kind of like the Boy Scouts. Like we're kind of a jack of all trades.
I'm getting beat up.
Other chapters, for the most part, have specialties or things that make them unique.
Yeah.
The Ultramarines are kind of just. We don't really stand out in anything, but we're good at everything.
What does a Salamander specialize in?
Huh?
What does Salamander specialize in?
What is what?
The Salamanders.
Salamanders, fire. Being nice.
And the gray ones are just motherfuckers that you never see. Because if you do, you're probably getting killed.
Oh, the Grey Knights?
No, the gray. Yeah.
So that's like an actual specialty unit. Like that's not like an official chapter. That's like a, like you know, like in the military, like the special forces, like the Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
It's like that, where it's not like an actual thing you can just go into. You have to be selected for it.
A tomb world.
Okay.
You have seen one before. Only the mechanical horrors that spilled forth from such a place.
This is reference to Necrons. This is a tomb world.
This place should have been obliterated upon discovery.
The Necrons. This is where the Necrons are.
But they did call it a tomb world, is it?
Well, this is the Necron tomb world, but it's a dead one, which is good.
Do you think the graveyard is a graveyard world? The other ones are called? Or just
Grave
cemeteries?
I don't know what
Yeah.
they're called. Grave worlds, maybe? I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. But Tomb Worlds are the ones with Necrons.
Tomb worlds and Necrons. And the problem is you don't know if it's a tomb world or not until it's too late.
Because you accidentally went too far down and woke them up.
Pretty much. I'm gonna send you a link on YouTube. The dude that I watch.
Yeah.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
Pretty much all 40k things.
Trail will lead us to them. The sorcerer
I've gotten from this dude.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like it's good to talk about the shit on the stream though, because it makes it more interesting.
Yeah. That's why I brought up the Carcharodons.
Good Caradons. I went into a hole.
You started running. But
Started hauling ass.
I do need to watch his stuff and refresh my memory on a lot of things because it's been a while. Like when this first stuff came out, I was watching stuff all the time. But because no one was doing nothing, I didn't really have nothing y'all to talk to about it. The memory.
I killed myself.
It did look like you were fighting yourself.
I think it was.
It did look like it. I was confused.
I think it was me.
Chaos.
do not speak as if you know me. Your lies grow bolder by the moment. Titus, do not engage the war.
But I'm glad you brought up Pacific Rim because we're gonna see not a reference to Pacific Rim, but you'll see something that kind of reminds you of Pacific Rim.
Kaiju?
No, not a kaiju.
Robot?
Yeah. I forget what they're called, but yeah.
You dare suggest heresy, son?
A minor bot.
And
Haha.
I heard nothing. That degenerate clouds our minds. Forgive my error. We will not let you down, brother. Have no doubt. Chaos abominations.
What, did he put in the words that one of them said something they didn't?
What?
I said, did he put up words in their head that what he thought one of our people said that they didn't?
I don't know. I don't remember your point of view.
Cause he talked about, like, I think your character talked about using the weapon, and then my character's like, you dare think of talking heresy? And then he goes like, I didn't say anything. The other guy's like, I heard nothing. Or is that just some covering it up?
No, that's you losing your mind.
Oh, okay, so the chaos is keep trying to get into my head.
Yeah, literally.
Tempting. But I'm uncomfortable.
That doesn't mean you can still be tempted.
But I'm uncomfortable! Just start killing you.
Oh. You ready for a new enemy?
What? Ugh, Necrons. Oh, okay.
No. Chaos.
Just like remember, like
just chaos
cutscene.
and Tyranids, unfortunately.
Just cutscene appears, you just get shot erased from the timeline.
That'd be tough.
I would warn you, but I don't think I would remember you.
You wouldn't warn me.
Why?
Because you wouldn't remember.
That's what I did. Yeah, that's what I said. I said like
said
I'd
I'd
warn you, but
warn
I
you?
wouldn't remember.
Yeah, you
And I said I wouldn't remember.
But you wouldn't mourn anything. There'd be nothing to mourn.
So once the world falls to it, how do we know it falls to it if everybody fighting for it is erased?
Because just because we don't remember anyone on that planet doesn't mean we don't remember the planet itself.
Oh, so we remember the planet, all we remember is that we lost it?
I mean, it's just like the people are just gone. Why is the
this
people
thing?
gone from the planet? That's pretty much what happens.
Is that robot thing you're talking about?
Where?
Nothing. There's a head.
That's construction.
Looks like a robot, right?
I mean, it is a robot. It looks like a robot. What it is?
Like a robot centipede.
Yeah. Oh, this Necrons. This is Necron stuff.
So were the Necrons is not here, or like did we weren't able to wake them up here? Is what's happening?
No. Most likely they're not here. It's a dead tomb.
So
had they
hypothetically,
been here, they would have started to fight the Chaos Marines immediately.
So my question right now is,
This
they were
is
here
Necron tech.
once, right?
Yeah. Hence the tech everywhere.
So
The tomb.
technically, wherever they are now, if they died where they were, they would spawn right here, right?
Not tech. Oh my god.
That guy's touching me.
Not technically. They would basically, their ship that they're on, basically would become their new, for lack of better words, their new spawn point.
Oh, so once they get onto a ship and actually leave their planet, that's the spawn point then?
I mean, it's not like it automatically comes to a spawn point, but like this world, they left this world, so they're not gonna die and they have to be reconstructed here. They left this world for whatever reason.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We gotta kill some brothers.
I'm okay with it.
They would set up a new, basically, base of operations, and that's what they'd respond at.
Do they have like a technology that makes it the spawn point, basically?
Yeah.
So my question is, if this technology or whatever, that you destroyed this quote-unquote beacon, would they just spawn back where the original one was put then?
I don't know that answer.
That just goes, that's too far in there for you?
I probably at one point knew that answer, but as of now I don't. But again, you can't kill them. Like, they don't die.
The Emperor provides.
Crazy.
All you can do is temporarily postpone them. Why are they telling us to know?
I can only spare 3 men.
Pretty much. Yep, go ahead and let them be.
The traitors are taking a thrashing down there. Let us add to it.
Why are these guys like this?
Not my problem.
What?
Not my problem.
Blind to all but his work. Thankfully, his diligence has not made him faster.
You almost done this mission? I'm assuming.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Okay.
I believe. I told you these missions were long.
Mm-hmm.
Praise the Omnissiah. In just a few minutes, you will bear witness to...
You must stop this!
Sire, please. I know you have concerns, but look, this is merely a taste of what the device is capable of.
And I have seen the worst of what it can do.
My lord, you must trust me. This has been my quest for knowledge. My life's work.
Shut it down. Now.
I will not.
That's Necron tech.
Forgive me, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Time will reveal the purity of my intentions.
Necrons, their color's kind of green,
Yeah.
and they kind of... Yeah.
Actually, he talked shit, but he ran away last time.
Your malignant energies are useless.
Bring him down.
He would lose against the Necrons, right?
Yeah.
Oh, now we gotta fight Juggernaut.
Chaos.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, bro, and everything you say, bro, like, ain't no one winning against the Necrons.
No. Again, they already won. They already took over the universe. They're doing it again for the second time now.
Because they were woken up. Technically, we could have lived a happy life if we just don't dig in worlds, right?
Pretty much.
Why, then, like, my question is, if that's the case, then why do we keep digging shit?
Because again, you don't know what's... You could have been on a planet for 17 generations and never knew that Necrons were below the surface.
I know, but, like, you see what I'm trying to say, though? Like, why even take that risk, then? Because we're just stupid?
I mean, it's just, you can't stop it all.
Yeah, but, like, if you don't dig, then, like, you wouldn't wake them up, right?
Essentially, but what about the ones that are already awake? That can wake up the others?
Okay, yes. I understand that. But, I'm just saying, if we know that this is such a threat, then why, on any planet, no matter what, why not just make it where you don't dig?
Man, the same reason
Just
we
for
still
the
use
kid.
gasoline and other things like that nowadays.
That's what I said, like, people are just idiots. Human race is dumb. These guys probably think they could do whatever they want, and then they get fucking taught they can't, because Necron's erased from the timeline.
Then there's no consequences then, because you don't remember what happened to him.
Yeah!
Give me that face. Give me that face. Rip him out. Rip him out.
Oh, yeah.
Rip him out. And that's just
Damn, bro.
Die, you damned cur. Enough of these childish games.
You're the one playing these childish games.
Stop to them once and for all.
But is he gonna die? Because this guy talks a lot of shit for speeding someone that runs away.
While you leave Necron Tech a fuck alone. Leave it alone.
What?
This is why you leave Necron Tech alone.
Did he die?
With Aurora active, he and others like him cannot exist here.
We will see.
This is just the beginning. With these devices, we will seal the Great Rift and drive the heretics back into the war with nothing more than a transference of alignment.
He just made him stronger, didn't he? He did. Shoot.
Also, fun fact, when actually using bullets, these are rocket-propelled grenades.
That's what we use?
Yeah, we don't actually use, like, bullets. It's a grenade, essentially, with a rocket on the end of it, with a point at the tip. It's basically like a missile that we're shooting. It's a grenade launcher, but automatic and
That's what every gun is?
with a jet at the end of it. So that's why when you see we shoot, there's kind of an explosion, because it's a grenade.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally a
Why
grenade.
it's so bright?
Yeah. Like when you saw we shot at him, there was a little explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a grenade.
Oh, stretching my back.
And you also notice that the regular people use lasers.
Yeah.
Because lasers are cheap in this universe.
Really?
It's cheap. That's why we don't use it, because it's cheap. They're not
They're not effective?
They're not worth they're not worth them having bullets. That's why we use them.
How powerful are the lasers?
I mean, they're still strong, but they're cheap. That's why it's not about strong or nothing like that. It's just they're cheap.
And that spectacle in the catacombs. Deceit to trick that puppet Luz into finishing the work.
God, these missions are long.
I say, are we not done yet?
No.
It is worse than I could have imagined. That pillar floods the land with corruption. Titus Acheron, come in.
But we can end here if you like, because it's a safe point.
How much? Where's the save?
We just coming through that door was the safe point.
Oh, how much longer is on the camp mission?
We're probably about halfway through.
Yeah, then let's get it there.
Cool.
Just return to Battle Bridge. Or
yeah, return us to the Battle Bridge.
okay. Well, I was saying, bro, that was long as fuck.
Yeah.
It's still not even done.
Yeah, these missions are long. There's like 10 missions in the whole game, in the story, but those missions are forever long.
I might finish that one in my own time then. Just to like kind of help us speed up through the campaign.
There's like 1 or 2 missions left, but yeah.
Okay. I might wait for you then. I don't know. See how it goes.
But alright, we'll end it here then. And then we can
Yep.
reconvene another time.
Yep.
Alright, bet.